Go to some that misses.
Actually be a miss, yeah. And she just moves 5 foot closer and nope.
Battle of the slaps.
Alright, well if you're set up, do the thing.
There. Was this felt? No, that okay. I removed everyone from the thing. Big blastoma time. This room only has 2. You know, it once adds. As it spends its turn to summon more things.
Does that provoke?
No. Da, da, da. Ooh. Please tell me I didn't add the square. Okay, good. Whoops. What one did it? And 21.1. Unfortunately, that one missed its chance to go. This one goes right after Aaron, and this one goes right after Ash. Okay. Now it's Will.
Okay. Let us proceed.
It would have been a lot funner if you actually like rolled a 20, because it's almost as if you got cut off because it exploded. It was bad.
But I am flanking now, which is excellent. I would like to try pummeling this thing. Hopefully it should be easy to hit. It will, for its trouble, get a point of stamina. Stamina. For all its trouble.
Also, it is at least a larger baby, so it should be easier to hit.
Ow.
For it.
That's 27 points of damage?
Yes.
Okay.
And oh no, Wolf overreached again.
Damn it. Oh no, I dropped my pencil on the floor. Would be bad if anyone took the opportunity to attack me.
You have literally caught me with my pants down. This is unfortunate.
I need to go pick my hammer back up.
Aaron.
Rusty's gonna stand up.
Very rusty. Please stand up. I don't know.
And shake him off. He's gonna 5-foot step. He's gonna open his mouth and ka-chunk.
Net time?
Yep.
Versus this thing in front of you?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I need to fix that picture. I forgot.
What, you mean your massive chat-destroying picture? I'll
Yeah.
tell you now, that hits.
It's entangled. Aaron is going to how many range increments is that? 3.
Oh, that's probably a good time to mention. Did you know Throw Anything has a stamina ability?
No.
I believe it increases the range increment with which you can throw shit.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you have at least 1 stamina... Okay, blah blah blah, that's not important. You can spend 2 stamina points to increase your range increment for thrown weapon attacks by 10 feet until the beginning of your next turn.
Oh. Well, I only got 2 stamina, so I don't really want to use that.
And that's fair.
Useful for future.
I think it's more useful for people who can throw like multiple bombs and shit.
Yeah.
Or multiple knives.
Fuck it. I'm gonna aim for
Lob shot.
Fuck it, whatever. From way downtown, I'm gonna aim for a hex just below it. Okay. You know what? Fuck it, I don't care. I'm just gonna aim for it. It's fine. So -6.
Before Hivis somehow bounces and kills Silas. Even with a -6, that's still good.
From way downtown.
Wait. Don't ask her. Don't ask how Aaron Noodle Arms Silverwick manages to do this, but she does.
She pulled out a slingshot, which was pre-charged, and fuck.
Yeah, she throws smarter, really not harder.
It's a lot more projectiles. Her bombs are not thrown really. She's got like little charge cylinder things, little tubes with springs on the bottom that she just pushes a button. It launches the bomb across the room.
Potato launcher.
Yeah. She just flips a button.
So this isn't arms.
Man, I'm done.
Okay. Ooh, what did you do? Oh yeah, you did something special because you didn't spawn from a weird pussy thing. Who's a tasty target? You're a melee. You're too far away. You're too far away. You're too far away. You're melee. Hi, Epos.
Screw you.
This is versus your normal AC. I'm already counting the bonuses you get for being prone.
I mean, oh, he's doing a range attack, right?
Yes. As this one shoots a spine at you.
That misses.
Define spike or human spine.
Not a human spine, but that would be very cool. A spike.
I don't think that's cool, J-Mac.
I
I think
it'd
that's
be,
disturbing.
it'd be thematic. Fair.
What was going on? It was not out of question.
Ash.
Okay, now that this thing is actually got a mind to it, now I am going to cast
Fuck, I forgot it wasn't supposed to act this turn.
it casts fucking Daze Monster. That's what I do.
You shall not act now or forever.
So yeah, I need a DC 14 will save. Keep in mind it has a -2 from Silas. Get
Okay, for
Good
an-
job, baby.
I'm just gonna write with some big words because I'll fucking forget otherwise.
Ow.
Get CC'd.
I forgot this round it wasn't supposed to act. I'm sorry, Big B. Anything else from Ash?
Nah, it's my turn.
Hi, Silas.
There's a thing here in front of me.
There
I
it
don't
is.
like having this thing here.
This thing has the
So-
same bonus as the other one. Well, it's not your
Good.
turn, it's attacking you.
Oh, it's attacking me. Wonderful.
17 versus your AC. Touch AC.
Versus touch AC. Yeah, no, that hits.
You take 3 points of acid damage and gain a green dot.
Fuck you. I assume that means continuous acid damage.
Yes.
Blech.
I have good news at least as Alana's turn ticks and she's just gotta fucking kill the thing.
Oh, good.
Protect the squishies. No, it's you. Silas,
Alright.
5 points of acid damage.
Jesus.
But it goes away now.
Oh, good. Problem is, I took damage on my turn, so I need to make concentration checks to cast spells. Which I just have. Which the only spell I have is Command. Or technically Detect Thoughts if I use up a spell slot.
Just throw a knife. It's fine. Throw a
As if
discarded
s-
baby on the floor.
No!
There's not actually discarded babies on the floor.
I know! I would hope not.
There's probably a rock.
You know what? Fuck it. He can do this just fine. Then. What's the concentration check for damage? Is it 10 plus the damage that you
10
take?
plus half damage plus spell
10
level.
plus half the damage. Rounded up or down?
Down or always roll round down.
Okay.
Can you make a concentration? Probably like 12 or 13 or whatever.
Probably, but no, he's gonna actually move here, 5-foot step here, continuous stare, and if any more of those cell things pop up, he's going to ready an action to command one of them to flee if it attempts to.
As we go Silas to red dot already.
That-
Hey, boss. Oh, actually, does Silas have anything else he can do?
Nah, he's
Okay.
not right now.
Off. Cloud. Zap.
What was this reflex again? Let's do.
Fail.
Nope.
Zap. And now Ipos Zap as well for extra zappage.
Hippos is a very good DPS character.
That's what he was built for.
It's true.
Where? Oh yeah. There.
For crit. No crit.
Nope. It'll hit though. 14.
You just put the damage in the damage section and label it as electrical damage.
Shush.
You know Tinder doesn't like to do anything that makes sense.
It's true. You know this is how.
The mist.
You technically have flanking with wolves, so that'll hit.
No, I already included flanking.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah, it's gonna be her turn.
Whap. This boy. Hello, Eowyn. Ooh,
You're entangled.
that's true.
How- Movement speed.
I mean, that means he can move there,
Oh,
but if he's in my reach, then that can't be a 5-foot step if he's entangled.
yeah. It'd have to be a move.
I got a present!
Attack opportunity.
Yep. Aaron, that could be splat.
Ah!
Whoops. It's dead.
Oh, good.
And suddenly just Aaron sees a splatter of blood go over her head. I got you.
Thanks.
Wait, it's my turn now?
Yeah, you killed the thing. And that was its turn.
Which means I suppose Wolf basically like swung around, took the attack opportunity from here, and just kind of keeps the momentum going.
It was this thing turned to a helicopter. Woo.
And so now, time to hammer the big thing.
Make sure your hammer doesn't explode.
Oh, that's true. Low is bad.
You're good.
Jeez.
Wolf, once again, you smash in the face of the baby. Or actually, do you want to describe how you kill baby?
Kill
Sure.
stealer.
Wolf, kind of standing in his kind of like, kind of in his fainted position, hoping it will attack, but it seems kind of be a little bit off. Then it sees the one behind going for Aaron. Quickly he abandons that. Aaron must be protected. His friends must be protected. So quickly, kind of almost throwing himself backwards, he just kind of swings with his hammer round in an arc, smashes through that one. Its body goes flying towards Ash somewhere. And then in one continuous motion, he kind of keeps the rotation going. A step closer to the baby then. And with the same rotation, just straight into the side of its head, kind of caving the side of it in, separating out some of its tentacles.
The baby.
Wolf nearly collapses to the ground from the force of that blow.
This is Monster Hunter now.
I should also have healed up, because I forgot to do that. Actually, I forgot another turn's worth as well. Let's fix that now. There you go.
As we'll end combat here, as presumably Aaron can kill the spine shooting one.
Absolutely done.
Is it dead?
It's missing
Yeah,
half
it
its
is.
head.
Well, okay.
Can it live without a head?
Presumably no. It's hard to tell with aberrations, I'll say.
Ipos lightning clouds it again because I had one more round left on it.
Does not smell good.
That's a good call, Hippos, thanks.
Is Ash also just throwing her fire onto the flame?
I mean, it was about to go out anyway.
That's fair.
I'm a champion. Wolf lifts up his hammer.
Yeah, congratulations. Yes, you are.
Ipos do most.
So, I got 2 questions. 1, where's our reward? And 2, how do we get the hell out?
Kind of in a pit. I don't really know.
I'm certain the
out.
dungeon will do something.
I mean, if nothing else, getting you out's quite easy. As Wolf looks up the 20 feet, rolls his shoulder.
Oh, good.
Well, that's disturbing as well.
I hate this
I
place.
hate this place.
I hate this place.
You're
What
not
do you mean
meant to
you
like
don't want
it.
to enter the magical downward butthole?
Wasn't
Anyway.
there something inside these things?
Yes, there was.
Give me a second. Aaron says as she puts on a gas mask and pulls out a knife.
And Silas will shake off his fear and go mage handing things.
If it
Mage
starts
whatever's
twitching...
inside of them.
Oh, dear.
I'll give a pat on the back with my large size.
Aaron pulls down her goggles, pulls up her hood to protect her hair, which she kind of cinches a bit. If it starts twitching while I'm kind of face deep in this thing, hit it again.
Prismelody just knocks her bow.
And Aaron's going to start digging on the inside, but knowing how small Aaron is, it's, not great.
Aaron's movements make it look like it's switching. I smash it.
Absolutely disgusting.
Aaron, you can search within. I will include the loot within the OOC chat.
I will have to make a check for this, though.
Oh, are you harvesting parts in it?
I wouldn't, Aaron.
I mean, she didn't do it with the scorpions.
Well, those were covered in baby scorpions.
This is literally a baby.
She doesn't like living things. If it's dead, she doesn't care.
That's fair.
It's not disgust that drives her, it's fear.
You mean the fear of babies? Oops. I entered too fast, right? That's right, you get nothing.
Oh boy, my favorite.
Okay, I succeeded my harvest check. I think. Now, is that for both of the babies, or is that one?
They're technically the same thing.
You did say there were twins.
It's 2 separate, identical.
That's what crescent, right? Yes. But this appears to be what Silas felt within, as at its very center is a cluster of these coins. Or, that should note 2 coins per person.
Cool.
No.
Huh. Aaron tosses those out, and then tosses another handful out. Still,
Disgusting.
leaned over into it. Her legs sticking out.
You need help?
No. Okay. Yes.
Oh, all right now.
No. The end of a rope. She tosses the end of a rope out. Pull.
With the rope with all of my strength.
You hear a pop as another hunk of something comes out with it as Erin kind of has attached herself to the rope as well, and pop comes out. And she is covered in gore. Well, that'll do.
One moment, as Silas will cast prestidigitation on her to clean her.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. I hate for you to get gunk over any of us. Odds above your... It's disgusting, Aaron. I know how useful it is, but it is still disgusting.
Yeah, I know, but I rather have this, which is quite valuable. Erin points at a sack of something.
So glad that you at least bag whatever it is that you have before you come
I
back
won't need
there.
to bag this, actually. You may want to take a step back, though.
Odds above.
And Erin's going to cut open this part of the organ, which spills out liquid. It's awful. But inside there, it seems to be what you could assume to be this creature's maybe kidney or something. And inside, she pulls out small little cartilagey or calcium shards.
You just
Aberration.
harvested its kidney stones.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yeah, aberrations tend to have a lot of sort of they're still living creatures, but they tend to absorb a lot of pollutants, and so their body works really, really hard to get rid of them, and it tends to sort of collect. So I'm just going to get some of these, especially with the mana in this area being all whacked out. I'm pretty sure I could get some use out of it.
Yeah, I think we're done.
Why does it have stones in its kidney?
Your kidneys can occasionally produce stones if they're trying to work really hard, or if you don't have enough water. It's bits of calcium carbonate and other stuff like that that your gathers up in your kidney.
Stones inside me?
Yeah, probably not. You tend to be pretty good at drinking water.
A barrel this morning.
Yeah, you're good.
A reminder for everyone: this is why Wolf has to pay double price whenever he's the one who buys a meal.
All right, I got that. I got a little one too. All right, cool. Strangely enough, these two creatures only had one kidney between them. It's very strange.
It's like the reverse of that medical phenomena where people sometimes have like 5 kidneys.
Which is completely harmless.
And I'd just like to point out that this kidney was about the size of me, and I could really only tell it was a kidney by its color.
Big old kidney bean.
Yeah,
I hate everything about this place.
same.
You want to jump down a hole?
Not fun.
Yeah, sure.
No, but I think we need to.
I mean, technically, you could climb back up to the next level.
One question before we go, Wolf. Yeah. Thumbs up, thumbs down. You feeling better? You doing good?
How is my this place is wrong since this going?
Still feels pretty wrong.
Is it telling me to go deep?
No, not right now at least.
Give me a second. This is also going to be disgusting. Erin's going to sort of walk over to one of the walls over here and place her ear against it and listen.
All appears to be quiet.
No heartbeat, no nothing.
It hasn't. What are you doing, Aaron?
It says a room made of meat. I'm wondering if the meat room is what your body is trying to tell you to bring and see. And
There's been no. I mean, the room's not living.
Kinda is.
Heartbeat though.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of concerning.
Coming in, there was no heartbeat.
Well, I guess we can go deeper. We'll figure it out. Erin says as she goes into the hole.
Whee! It's the worst slip and slide of your life.
Erin's going to make a ride check to make sure she stays unrested.
Sure. I need to move you to the
Hey.
map. Just look at you, flex some of these right checks. Right, if I revealed what I need to quickly. As you can slide down. Thankfully, the flesh it's not fleshy for very long. Eventually, very quickly, you come to the same rock that you recognize from above. However, the tunnel seems to end very quickly, coming to worked stone and a set of stairs going up. About middle of the map, you'll see where you should be.
Hey guys, it seems to be good down here.
I hated that.
Yeah, I did too.
Yes, agreed.
It's not
Wait,
that
where?
bad.
Back to wonderful stone.
Where are we?
Deeper?
Wolf tilts his head.
It's not cool.
What's up, dude?
Does that look familiar to anyone?
Kind of.
Roughly?
Ah, wait, yes, I think it does.
Ah, right. Of course. For some
Oh.
reason, it feels like this place was like a mental construct, right? I think it's kind of basing it off memories or dreams. I don't know. Whatever. Something like that.
Out of character, yes, this is indeed the same stuff that I used for the vault. It's just because I don't have like multiple like underground thingamabobs to use that look good.
Ooh, table.
Why'd you leave the keys up on the table?
I mean, I'm just eternally waiting for one of the tables to be table.
Mm-hmm.
The table.
Hey, it's a bedroom.
Nap time, Aaron.
I know.
I can't be bothered revealing this all partially, so A plus you're just getting the whole thing at once.
Haha. Oh, sweet Jesus.
Whoa.
Aaron, Ipos found interesting stuff.
Wait, what?
Ipos found weird sciencey stuff.
Whoa!
Excuse me, pardon me.
Goddamn, Aaron.
Team Ipos and
Oh
Aaron
my
once again.
God. I don't even know what half this stuff is.
Neither does Ipos. Neither does Ipos. That's why Ipos got you.
Okay, now Ipos, I know this is gonna be hard, but
don't touch
please
anything.
only touch things that I've touched before and then have cleared. All right? You can touch things, just make sure I look at it first. All right? You can even bring me things to look at, and I'll confirm it.
He's already rummaging through these barrels.
Good enough, buddy.
Okay, but first, we'll look at the people searching the bedroom. Because that was, that's sooner. Wolf, you're searching the bedroom?
Yes.
As Wolf, Silas, and I imagine Ash might even poke her head in at some point, this appears to be just a very small, but, fairly luxurious bedroom. If kind of bare bones, considering these are like shelves, this is a coat rack, there's nothing really on them.
Under the pillows and under the mattress.
No. Though, when you come to the dresser up here, you do find something.
What's
You find numerous sets of very well-made clothing. You'd guess... Hold on, I'd bring up the outfits table. Like, noble-level outfits. Though, interestingly, there is also a drawer that appears to contain, like, big white coats.
Like lab coat kind of things?
Yes.
Is there jewelry, by the way, included with the outfits?
Not with these ones, no.
Well, regardless, we'll call over to Silas. Suddenly holding kind of in front of him. It completely doesn't fit at all for him, but just kind of holding over kind of in front of him. Some like really fancy noble outfit that does not match Wolf at all.
Bells would come over and ping it with psychic significance.
There's a very light mist of psychic significance over everything on here. The clothes have significance, but they're not like very significant emotions, is what I'd say. They're kind of like a very generic, happy, sad, content, that sort of thing.
Okay, so standard clothing.
Clothing that someone's probably worn, guessing by the emotions.
Yeah, okay. Excellent design. In that case, let's go to appraise the noble clothes.
Go for it.
How valuable are they? Excellent work.
I'll
update the thing in Discord.
As an additional question potentially for Silas, because it's not one that Wolf can answer, but I'll answer. I even pose it to Silas in character. It'd be fun. Silas,
Yes,
These look like really fancy, right?
they are. They are very well crafted. Each one's worth about 150 gold pieces, I would say.
Where come from? Like,
Hmm.
they don't look like any ones I've seen.
Yes,
I
this
guess
is true.
many fancy clothes, but
Could I make a check to see if I know that, J-Mac?
See what, sorry?
Where'd they come from?
Sure, I think that's local.
probably.
It is, but they are noble outfits.
Yes.
So would I be able to substitute knowledge nobility instead?
For this one in particular, no.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more
Local it
if there
is.
was like noble insignia on the clothes, then you could possibly. But if it's just generic noble clothing, nah.
But you get at least one free piece of knowledge from this. These are noble outfits, but you do not think they belonged to necessarily a noble. Also, holy shit.
Ah.
Now here comes the interesting part. Silas vaguely recognizes these just from his, schmoozing amongst the upper tiers. These come from a very popular clothing brand in Freyr, the country that's constantly war-torn and filled with strife, which is very odd because they're not typically known for high fashion. It's a very niche scene over there.
Huh. Probably more likely worn by foreign nobles who visited and picked up the fashion.
Yeah, people, tourists perhaps, or maybe just someone who doesn't really care for the country as a whole, but still enjoys their good clothing.
Interesting. Well, Freyers not tend generally known of that, but quite interesting. I'm certain anyone who has a mind for clothing would find these quite desirable.
Ash,
Yes, potentially Ash. Yes, Ash, come in here. We have something that we think it will interest you.
What is it?
you're seeing
Clothing.
Silas slightly spoils it.
when you come in, you'll see Wolf posing with one of the outfits. She's wearing it, but
The style doesn't really fit you, Wolf.
No, that is true. Freyr has very odd outfit stylings,
A
especially
lot
for
of pockets.
their fancy noble wear.
A lot of pockets.
Yes.
Clothes are specifically, I should state, for someone who's fairly tall, about 6'1", 6'2"-ish.
I will also
Ipos
mention
could
that
use
Freyr.
just the trousers.
I will mention right now that Freyr is the country Aaron is from, and the Freyrian nobility are the highest one among them is the alchemist, which is just a title.
I don't see any insignias or anything. Are you sure
No,
these are from nobility?
No, they were not. They were not worn by nobles. I do not believe, but they're of noble make and they are of very high quality.
Well, expensive clothes, but
Very, in fact, 150 gold pieces worth each for each outfit, specifically tailored for someone very tall and lanky. It seems.
tall and lanky. Wolf kind of holds him up against Silas.
I'm not that tall. He is much taller than me. These would need to be tailored at least 4 inches, 4 or 5,
Yeah.
perhaps more. And actually, Silas isn't actually that tall.
He's 5'6".
Yeah, he's just
Yeah,
lanky.
That's still taller than Wolf.
True. Yes.
Like Wolf is definitely closer to a dwarf for this group.
Mm,
In fairness, he also has the attitude of a dwarf and the con of a dwarf.
no, that is at least 6, maybe more inches taller than I am. It would have to be vastly altered, actually. Still, it is valuable and it's worth and they're worth keeping. If we can find a collector of some kind, maybe, or someone willing to tailor them.
well, I got a guy for that.
Excellent.
Meanwhile, team checking out the lab.
This
What
place is
catches your
great.
eye? Aaron, immediately you can tell there's a lot of maybe not necessarily specialized. Well, some of the equipment in here is very specialized, but there's also a lot of generic alchemy equipment that's just very well made, very valuable.
Wow. I never really got much into alchemy, like the proper bits of it, but I do know about it. Now that's hey, Olympics. Wow. And what's this?
Which way are you looking?
The behind her at the big glowing dish.
That's a vat. Specifically, it's like a big glass. There's like a metal bottom with a big glass tube upwards. Inside, it's very hard to see. It's very murky and filled with this green fluid. But you think every so often you can see vaguely a shape just floating in the center.
This is very strange.
Erin wants some?
I do not want to. You'd have to climb the very thin glass neck of this to actually get in the side of it. I don't want you to fall in, and then because I would have no way of getting you out other than breaking the.
It's fine. It's fine. Is it actually open topped?
It's not open topped, but it looks like it does open from the top.
Is there a like convenient ladder?
Not that you can see right here, at least.
Give me a
Dang
second.
it.
Let me just see what's on the inside of this thing. Maybe I can just. Everyone's gonna sort of press her eyes against it, hold her ever-burning torch up to the side of it. Actually, no. Ippos, take this. Aaron's gonna hand Ippos the ever-burning torch. Go around the back side. I want to see if you can silhouette it against from the back. I want to see what I can see at the silhouette. Aaron's gonna try to get a better look at what's on the inside.
Roll my perception. How can Ippos is aiding?
I am not feared currently.
Ippos, you can also roll if you want.
I mean,
What a 6.
I won't get a whole lot, but
Never hurts usually.
14 or 26. Oh, 16 with aid.
It's very green in there, Ippos. Very green.
Oh,
Aaron,
baby.
there. You do see the silhouette of a man.
Little silhouette of
gotta
a man.
move.
Good.
We
Is it a silhouette of a man or a silhouette of a skeleton?
That seems like a person. Huh.
Certainly thicker than a skeleton, but you suppose they could be big boned.
They're a bit anemic, anorexic, but that's a dude. Oh man, this reminds me of Freyr. Some of the weird stuff people are doing over there. Aaron's gonna turn around and scooch across this desk and look at if there's any open notes or like titles of books or stuff like that.
Just with a quick cursory glance, these all appear to be like personally. Well, this little pile here appears to be like personal written notebooks. These ones appear to be all like texts. I said that word, texts. There we go. It's like academic texts rather than something that someone's written.
Reddit, that's new. All right, Reddit.
Pockets.
But what's this? Personal notes.
As everyone gets distracted with books, Ippos goes down to see what the big vat down there is.
Okay.
Because he
You
saw
still have my ever-burning torch, by the way.
Yeah, he saw something glowy, so he's gonna go look at the glowy.
Erin gets frustrated as her light runs away from her, and she just turns on her wayfinder.
I'll have something to send to you, Aaron, and we'll cover Ippos and Vent Ash. So you're checking out the big blue thing.
Big blue thing, because blue is best.
Ah, fuck, it's too big. Okay, give me a second. Yeah, this one is certainly very blue. Strangely, you can't see much in it, but every so often, Ippos feels like he just sees like a big word float by.
Big what?
Word.
A word?
But not a word that he recognizes. Something in a different language, maybe?
Does it look like it's actually a liquid in there, or a gas, or...
It looks certainly more like a gas. There's nothing like... It's billowy, it's like... I don't know the word I'm trying to look for. I was going to say flubby wobby.
Cloudy?
But like, it's not thick.
I presume this is also, like, completely sealed.
Yes.
I'm gonna do a dumb.
You go try and open it.
No. Actually, what is the container made of?
Appears to be a very thick glass with like a metal base.
Ippos is going to touch his staff to the base of it, the metal base, and just put like a low current through it and see if the gassiness reacts at all to the power. He's not looking to damage it or anything, he's just conducting.
Give me a second. I need to look something up. Since I finished sending this to...
That moment when you come up with something the DM hadn't thought of. And now...
It's not that you came up with something I didn't think of, it's more I need to check whether or not the thing inside will hate this.
Oh. Actually a thing inside.
I mean,
if it's some form of like air elemental, it shouldn't be that bothered by it.
how much electricity are you putting in?
Oh, just a small amount.
Nothing happens. Well, you can see plainly the electricity dance within. Yeah, nothing happens.
See, initially it was, nothing happened, that's boring, wander off and find something else. But then it becomes the electricity's dancing within, and Ippos loves the way electricity dances.
Ippos, don't lick anything, or
Ippos not licking nothing. And
or
he's
magically
upset
interact
a
with
bit
things.
more.
This guy was working on
Too
soul
late.
magic.
Too late.
Soul magic?
Yeah.
Too late. Zappy zap.
So, sadly, ignore the fact that I forgot to take the rules out of there. Shh.
It's fine.
Soul magic's like really bad juju, right?
Yeah.
No, not really. That yeah, no, I mean, a lot of soul magic, it's a relatively new field of research, but
I want to keep my soul.
I mean, he's not talking about ripping souls out, he's talking about placing souls in things.
You get the soul from somewhere.
Well, maybe. I don't know, he hasn't gotten to that part yet.
Pretty sure you're not supposed to put souls into things yourself.
Well, I mean, there is a body in here. Sure.
And while you're puzzling over that, Ash, what is this you're looking at? Just looking at a table.
This room kind of looks like it has some kind of altar and has some magic-y stuff going on, so he's kind of just looking like, this looks more magical than alchemical. Maybe I'll understand some of this. Also, there appears to be boxes. Interested in what's in the boxes.
Okay. I can tell you now, at least to your knowledge, are you thinking this is a shrine?
Yeah, like this is either a shrine or some kind of magical altar. This looks like it was some kind of altar as well. Like this whole place kind of just smacks of some religious facility turned into an alchemist lab.
Perhaps. Though, from what you can tell, at least the only thing that seems weird about this bit is the weird purple goo that's in the vat. Or in this pot, forever. It's not that. Searching the boxes, let's see. Honestly, it's a lot of mismatch of stuff. For instance, in this chest here, you find what appears to be reagents and pouches and jars. Nothing utterly specific, just various things that anyone could potentially use for a ritual or spell. In these cabinets, you find more clothing equipment, similar to the stuff that you found in the that Wolf and Silas found in the drawers before. There's more like overalls, there's gloves, there's glasses of sorts, stuff like that. There's even what looks like a very advanced filter scarf.
Gonna go ahead and put that on.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic on the purple jar.
Okay. Give me a second, I need to message something.
We've now equipped the cursed filter scarf of -5 constitution.
So you know, Detect Magic does not register the filter scarf as magical.
Curses don't always show up on Detect Magic. Can
It's also
confirm.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah, I'm looking directly at you, Dark.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
The one time I tried to make sure an item wasn't cursed, and it was actually really cursed.
Advanced cursed.
Well, sorry, but you picked the item that had magic aura on it.
One time I tried to be sensible, and it horribly backfired.
Ash, the fluid within this pot is indeed magical. Roll me a knowledge arcana.
Cool. Fuck's sake.
You're not sure what it is, but, you know, typical magical safety says don't drink it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Drink it. Drink it.
Though, with Detect Magic running, you notice just across the walls, and especially on these vat things, when you like look around, there's a lot of like rune work on these things. Even at a glance, you can see that they somehow aid their function.
Hmm.
Interesting. Huh.
If
So this
only
is
we had
the.
Nell here.
I thought this theory was scrapped. Can I get a? Can I make a check on the Flemish theory of the soul? If that's an actively currently believed theory in the scientific community, or if it's been sort of traded off for something else.
Well, as you've seen, give me an Arcana/History.
20.
Okay. Flemish Sphere of the Soul is actually used. The very basics of it is it's very Soul Eater-esque. Basically, the mind, the soul, and body are basically they're fixed to each other in a sense for a person. Something that will affect the body will affect the mind and soul. Something that will affect the mind will affect the body and soul, and so forth. But Dr. Flemish Dawson posited this was the reason why you can't just for most cases, you can't just fling a soul into something and have it stay there forever, because eventually the soul will realize this is not the body it once was in, and will therefore reject it.
Ah, okay. All right. So this guy was looking at mostly willing transfers. He does seem to have done some animal experimentation, something about eels and something. But yeah, this guy seems to be making some pretty good progress on that. Something about wounds, though. He seems to have run into some problems, mostly with a lack of funding.
He been messing with my eel friend?
I mean, hell, it's thoroughly possible.
You think he created? He just kind of gestures up.
What, baby thing? Oh, actually, thinking about that, he does seem to have complained about eventual rejection. I don't know what that looks like. That's a good theory, though, Wolf.
Wolf grins.
Yeah, he seems to have been complaining about a rejection. He got a lack of funding. His co-worker may have charmed him, but he seems all right with that. Mostly it was a sort of a joking between colleagues thing. Seems like a pretty interesting person.
Also, sadly, if you look below where Ipos is, there's some doodles.
Oh.
Huh.
This is why Shaylin hates you.
Is this like in the book?
Yeah, just kind of in the margins every so often there's like doodles of stuff.
It's
Huh.
a bear with a trumpet. Please learn to draw. I feel like J-Mac might be projecting a bit there.
Shut up! Learn to draw's hard.
That's weird. He drew a slug with a bunch of people coming out of it.
We also fought a slug.
With a bunch of people coming out of it.
Is that slug or worm or snake?
Well, I don't know. I'm not great at drawing. No, you tell me, Aaron. To holds open the book for Ipos.
I might have been making all of problems.
Ipos is very far away from book and thoroughly distracted. The sort of talking. He might be messing with Big Vat.
My dude, I said bring me things if you're gonna mess with it. That might be a soul.
I can't bring this. It's very big.
Well, then call me over.
You were busy.
Nevertheless, this seems to have been a vat that was for a vessel, which there seems to be one in. There seems to be a person in there. Mostly, he was talking about the idea of having an empty vessel for accepting a old or new soul. So being able to simulate the effects of pregnancy and or getting yourself a new body. Both interesting. Though he seems to have been having problems with it because, the soul transfer process, not your body, not your mind, blah, 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 blah. Huh. Interesting. All right, now what the hell are you looking at, Ipos?
As you come over, you can see Ipos has, prodded his staff against the metal ring at the base of the vat and is channeling power into it, and it's making all sorts of awesome lightning displays inside the vat.
That can't be healthy.
It's fine. It not do much. Just big fleshy light.
Just because it's making big flashy lights doesn't mean it's not happy about it.
It's not complaining.
I'm looking at this thing, J-Mac. What's it doing?
So far, Ipos has dumped over time. He's dumped a total of 4 points of his lightning staff into it.
Aaron, you're trained in planes, yes?
Yeah, I can roll it with untrained.
Give it a go.
My character card shrunk down to a minuscule size. One moment.
Mm-hmm.
It's the size of Aaron.
Huh.
What the fuck is that? I mean, the electricity appears to be conducting within, so perhaps it's some kind of conductive gas?
Interesting. Erin's gonna do the classic "is it magic" test for someone who's non-magical. She taps the glass.
Is there still a word floating around inside it?
Kind of. As the electricity passes through, that word that you saw before has shifted to something else. A different word. This time in common.
Oh, hey, a word.
Oh, it no say that before. What does it say? Yellow.
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 It's like hello, but yellow.
No, it's blue, not yellow.
Okay, what idiot squad's doing that? Silence Wolf, is anything catching your eye that you want to go poke? Hello?
There are many things around here, but what catches my eye...
Oh, wait, guys. Sorry, I got distracted. Look for something named Operation Black Chalice.
That doesn't sound ominous.
And or a black chalice. Either one.
I'm looking in the chest.
It's once again more pretty much of what I've put in the thing. There's alchemical reagents and stuff. For people who haven't checked, up to 30 different doses of alchemical power components can be drawn from this place, but after 30 doses have been drawn, it is empty.
And what's this thing?
It's an oven.
Anything in the oven?
Currently a lot of glassware.
Does it look like good glassware?
It's a lot of beakers, titers, that sort of thing. It looks valuable and stuff. And good shaped glass is hard to come by. Even Wolf knows that.
He's going to carefully have these deposited in a bag. He's forgotten that you can't take the stuff out of here. You probably can. Why not? We'll see.
You can take stuff out of here, just, some stuff you can't.
Regardless, he is very carefully putting it into a spare bag.
Fair enough.
And he doesn't fall again anywhere.
Immediately trips and crushes bag.
No.
How about you? Big B, are you here?
I am.
Anything you want to poke at?
Or Mild Maniac.
Styles will go to the middle and sort of just ping psychic significance. See if there's anything
Okay.
psychically charged.
Brace!
I'm just gonna get Drotto. With the
Brace!
customary psychic purple.
Done.
Wah. 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 Everything circled in purple is psychically significant. You pretty much learn what Aaron has. That's a whole ass person in here. You're not quite sure if they're alive, considering you're getting a psychic echo off of them.
So it's just like a body.
Yeah, it's probably just a body. He was talking about actually making a vessel or something, so he's probably just made a body without a soul and or...
That is very odd.
As for this weird thing down here, let's see, what emotion would you get from it?
Raspberry.
You get... I'm trying to think... I hate emotions. Emotions are stupid. You get, the feeling of compassion. There, that works. Someone, a strong feeling of care from this thing. Meanwhile, this thing up here is what happens when you stare at the sun too much. It's not a good psychic vibe that you're getting from that.
I'm just saying, I'm looking forward to us finding the item with a strong feeling of Schadenfreude.
Which one's that again?
I think it's taking pleasure from other people's despair.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy doesn't seem like an asshole.
I just like the idea of the psychic significance of Schadenfreude.
Yeah. It's purpley.
You'd probably find that on a few objects in Ash's room.
Here, Ippos, don't, break anything. Take this. Aaron hands Ippos a piece of white stone chalk stuff. You can draw on the outside of the glass, see if it talks to you back.
Ippos never break nothing, and he'll take
You
the
know
chalk.
that's a lie.
He'll take the chalk and basically swap it for the ever-burning torch because he doesn't have enough hands.
Thank you.
Oh, I should probably note this place is lit.
Oh.
I didn't realize it was that cool.
Hey, I think it's pretty cool. I think this place is lit. Yeah.
Where do I hit the joke? Yeah.